The journey into the exploration of the power behind the seemingly simple yet profoundly impactful words, I am, takes us into the heart of human consciousness, where language meets creation. These two words, forming a potent affirmation, carry with them the ability to mold our thoughts, shape our perceptions, and ultimately influence the course of our lives. The human experience is intricately woven with language, a medium through which we not only communicate but also construct our reality. I am is no ordinary linguistic construct. It is a declaration of existence, a proclamation of identity, and a seed from which our thoughts and actions germinate. As we delve into the exploration of the power behind these words, we recognize that they are not mere expressions but keys to unlocking the vast reservoir of our consciousness. The foundation of conscious creation. In the exploration of the power behind the words I am, we delve into the foundational principles of conscious creation, a concept central to the teachings of Neville Goddard. At the core of this philosophy lies the profound understanding that our inner dialogue serves as a blueprint for the external world we inhabit. Neville Goddard, a spiritual luminary of the 20th century, articulated the idea that our beliefs, particularly those encapsulated in the words I am, act as creative forces shaping our reality. As we explore the foundation of conscious creation, we come to recognize that our thoughts are not passive occurrences but dynamic agents of change. The words we choose to follow I am are not arbitrary. They are declarations that echo in the corridors of our consciousness, influencing our perceptions and, consequently, the unfolding of our lives. Goddard's teachings invite us to examine the roots of our beliefs, encouraging a profound level of self-awareness. By becoming attuned to the subtle nuances of our inner dialogue, we gain insight into the narratives that underpin our experiences. The deliberate act of creation through I am. At its core, the deliberate act of creation through I am entails a heightened awareness of the words we choose to attach to our identity. It invites us to move beyond the autopilot mode of language use and enter a space of conscious intentionality. Each I am statement becomes a brushstroke on the canvas of our reality, a purposeful stroke that contributes to the masterpiece of our lives. To grasp the significance of this deliberate act, one must recognize that words are not passive symbols but active agents of influence. The words we use, especially when following the declaration I am, serve as seeds planted in the fertile soil of our consciousness. As we intentionally select affirmations that align with our desires, we sow the seeds of transformation, cultivating a landscape where the fruits of our aspirations can ripen. The intentional use of I am also involves an element of responsibility. It calls upon individuals to take ownership of their thoughts and language, recognizing that the narrative they weave through affirmations contributes to the story of their lives. This responsibility is not burdensome but empowering, as it places the reins of creation firmly in the hands of the individual, allowing them to craft a narrative that reflects their highest aspirations. The mirror of conscious creation. The foundational principle of conscious creation rests on the profound understanding that our external circumstances are, in essence, a mirror reflecting the intricacies of our internal landscape. This principle, central to the teachings of Neville Goddard, beckons us to explore the dynamic interplay between our thoughts, beliefs, and the tangible world we experience. In essence, it unveils the idea that the canvas of our external reality is painted with the brushstrokes of our innermost convictions. The external circumstances, then, become a feedback mechanism, a reflection, that communicates the nature of our internal terrain. If we find ourselves surrounded by challenges, limitations, or recurring patterns, the foundational principle of conscious creation urges us to turn our gaze inward. It prompts us to examine the seeds we've planted in the garden of our minds, for they have sprouted into the landscape of our external experiences. The now as the point of creation. In the tapestry of existence, the present moment stands as the loom upon which the threads of past and future intersect, weaving the fabric of our reality. Neville Goddard's teachings illuminate the profound concept that the I am affirmations, when spoken in the present tense, transform the now into a crucible of creation. At its core, the now is not merely a chronological instant, it is a dynamic and ever-present field of potential. By affirming I am in the present, individuals step into the immediacy of this creative field. The present is the canvas upon which the palette of intentions is applied. When I am affirmations are declared in the present tense, they become vibrant strokes of creation, imbuing the now with the energy of manifestation. Moreover, the now as the point of creation dismantles the illusion of a separate past and future. This concept challenges the conventional understanding of time as a linear progression and invites individuals to recognize the interconnectedness of all moments. By affirming desires in the now, individuals bridge the gap between past dreams and future realities, collapsing the temporal boundaries that may otherwise impede the manifestation process. In practical terms, this understanding transforms the mindset from one of anticipation to one of participation. By anchoring affirmations in the present, individuals not only declare their desires but actively engage in the act of creation. Ultimately, the now as the point of creation is an invitation to inhabit the present fully, recognizing it not only as a fleeting moment but as the very fulcrum of our creative potential. By infusing I am affirmations with the vitality of the present, individuals step into the role of conscious creators, shaping their reality in the timeless dance of the eternal now. Unveiling the potency of I am. The law of assumption posits that the assumptions we hold about ourselves and the world around us shape our experiences. It asserts that our beliefs, whether conscious or subconscious, act as a magnetic force, attracting circumstances and events that align with those assumptions. At the heart of the law of assumption lies the language we use to define our identity and experiences. I am becomes a declarative statement that encapsulates our assumptions about ourselves. Harnessing the power of the words I am involves a conscious and intentional approach. Here are practical steps to effectively use these affirmations for personal transformation and manifestation. Self-reflection and clarity. Before crafting I am affirmations, take time for self-reflection. Identify areas of your life where you seek positive change, growth, or transformation. Be clear about your goals and aspirations, whether they relate to personal development, relationships, career, health, or any other aspect of your life. Positive affirmation formulation. Construct positive affirmations that begin with I am and reflect your desired state or outcome. Ensure that these statements are framed in the present tense, as if the desired reality is already happening. For example, I am confident and capable in all that I do. I am attracting abundance and prosperity into my life. I am healthy, vibrant, and full of energy. Specificity and detail. Make your affirmations specific and detailed. Clearly define what you want to manifest or experience. The more detailed and specific your affirmations are, the more focused and effective they become. Emotional resonance. Connect emotionally to your affirmations. As you repeat them, evoke the feelings associated with the desired outcome. Feel the joy, confidence, or gratitude as if the affirmation is already true. Emotions amplify the vibrational energy of your affirmations. Consistent practice. Regularly practice your I am affirmations. Set aside dedicated times during the day for affirmation practice, such as in the morning, before bedtime, or during moments of meditation. Consistency is key to reinforcing positive beliefs and assumptions. Visualization. Accompany your affirmations with vivid visualization. Picture yourself living the reality described in your affirmations. Create mental images that align with the words I am and immerse yourself in the sensory details of the envisioned scenario. Affirmations in action. Integrate your affirmations into your daily activities. Speak them aloud while looking in the mirror, write them in a journal, or create visual aids such as vision boards that display your affirmations. Make I am a part of your daily language. Overcoming resistance. Pay attention to any resistance or negative thoughts that arise. If you encounter self-doubt or skepticism, counteract it with positive reaffirmations. Replace negative thoughts with positive I am statements to reinforce the desired beliefs. Gratitude practice. Combine your I am affirmations with expressions of gratitude. Express gratitude for the manifestations that are already unfolding in your life. This creates a positive and receptive mindset, aligning you with the abundance you seek. Track and celebrate progress. Keep a journal to track your progress. Note any positive changes, synchronicities, or manifestations that align with your affirmations. Celebrate your successes, no matter how small, to reinforce the connection between your affirmations and the unfolding reality. Magical intent and spellcasting. In esoteric traditions, the concept of magical intent and spellcasting involves recognizing the inherent power of words to shape reality. Words are seen as vehicles through which one can direct intention and energy to bring about specific changes in the material and spiritual realms. This practice often involves the careful selection and arrangement of words to create a potent incantation or spell. The act of spellcasting begins with a clear and focused intention. Practitioners believe that the words used in a spell carry vibrational frequencies that resonate with the desired outcome. The intention is infused into the words, and through the spoken or written expression, energy is projected into the universe. This energy is thought to work in harmony with the cosmic forces, guiding events and influencing the desired change. Symbolism and imagery are also essential components of spellcasting. Words are chosen not just for their literal meanings, but for the symbolic associations they carry. Additionally, the rhythm and cadence of the spoken words are believed to enhance the vibrational impact of the spell. In essence, magical intent and spellcasting highlight the idea that words are not merely passive conveyors of meaning but active agents of transformation, capable of shaping the fabric of reality through focused intention and energy. The language of the soul. The idea of the language of the soul suggests that there is a mode of communication beyond the limitations of ordinary language. Words become a vehicle for expressing deeper truths, mystical experiences, and the ineffable aspects of human existence. Poetry, sacred texts, and spiritual writings are often considered manifestations of the language of the soul. These forms of expression are believed to transcend the boundaries of conventional language, offering glimpses into the profound and transcendent aspects of human consciousness. The language of the soul is not limited to verbal communication. It encompasses symbolism, art, and metaphorical expression. It is a mode of conveying spiritual insights and inner experiences that may elude the precision of everyday language. Exploring this aspect of language invites individuals to connect with the deeper dimensions of their own experiences and to seek avenues of expression that go beyond the literal and mundane. The profound alchemy of I am. In the exploration of the mystical and transformative dimensions of language, the words I am emerge as potent incantations, capable of shaping the very fabric of our reality. Rooted in esoteric wisdom, psychological depth, and spiritual insight, the power of I am goes beyond linguistic expression. It is a dynamic force that holds the keys to conscious creation and self-realization. As we wield the magic of I am consciously and with intention, we step into the role of conscious creators, architects of a reality that aligns seamlessly with the whispers of our soul. In the profound alchemy of I am, we find the intersection of language and spirit, the convergence of the mundane and the mystical. It is an ever-present mantra that echoes through the corridors of our consciousness, inviting us to speak our truth, claim our power, and in doing so, participate in the ongoing creation of our individual and collective destinies. May the words I am be a symphony of empowerment, a melody that harmonizes with the song of the universe, guiding us toward the realization of our highest potential and the fulfillment of our deepest aspirations.